Good morning in the middle of the night. I'm Juan Burgaleta, and this is the channel Deep Within, Deep Within, Deep Within, Deep Within. Well, this is a presentation video where I'm gonna talk about why I created this channel and other bases you will need to follow the channel to see if it's interesting for you or not, and who may help this channel. Like, you can send this video to people who really think who you really think it could help. So I'm gonna upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Of course, there could be some failure. I could not do it every Tuesday and Thursday, but I will try my best because I cannot prevent everything. But I will try my best to do everything what depends on me. Always respecting myself, because imagine if I'm in a too bad situation, I have to do what I said, but always respecting me. It's so important because sometimes, maybe because that, or because we have our ego talking to us to do something, we just forget about respecting ourselves and our situation and understanding not always is the best moment to do things. This is so different of being a victim of everything in life. It's so different. So we will talk in other videos about that and how to see that difference and realize when to take care of ourselves, because we all, I think, in my opinion, we all need to take care of ourselves, and also not feeling we are victim of everything in the world, because everything that happens in your life, and just realizing of what really depends on us in this life, and forgetting about what don't depend on us, because we just can't do nothing. It's just gonna happen, and it's perfect that it's happening. Maybe that breaks in our expectations in a lot of ways, but I think it's totally necessary what happened to us. Even in the most ununderstandable situations, there are situations that most humans will not understand, but I think it's necessary, because that's the part that don't depend on your life. If you focus on what really depends on your life, you will really be more efficient, and you will stop suffering. You could feel pain, of course, but you will not add more suffering that is totally unnecessary and only makes your life, like you are drawing in a lake, like without end. You can go up to the lake. It's difficult to swim in the lake, okay, but you're still swimming, and you try different techniques to swim. Perfect. We have that point. Why I create this channel? Let's go. I create this channel because, I met a lot of people in my life. I'm sorry if sometimes my English is not the best. I'm not the best English speaker, but I will try my best, because I'm not a person always judging myself. I, of course, know I have a lot of things to make better in my life, a lot of skills to develop. But I'm just making things with the wisdom I have right now. I think even the person who has 100 years old, who was 100, who is 100 years old, don't know everything about life. He doesn't know everything about life. So we always still learning. The key is to realize we can always learn more, even about the things that we are focused all our life, I think. So, I'm going to why I created this channel, because, in my life, they come a lot of people came to my life asking me for the problems, telling me about their problems, and about that I have to create new solutions they have not thought about, so I can create new solutions to their problems. With so much people in so different situations, people who maybe feel victim of a lot of things in their life, people have been who have been victim of aggressions, physically, psychologically, in a lot of ways. People who have problems of how to manage their emotions, or how to find their way in life because they are so confused and always hitting themselves with things and hitting themselves with people that they don't understand what is actually the points to focus on, and which points is better just to ignore because they are not so important. They are not priority. Perfect. So that's why I create this channel, and I'm basing all the information I'm giving to you about actions and practice that after some process I will tell in another video. I'm making a theory that is open theory. Of course, it's not the total truth about everything. It's a thing you have to try. You have to make the trial and error thing, and just make the thing available for you, because what is valid for me, what is perfect for me, may not be perfect for you. You just have to think about it, make an analysis, but how to make an analysis without just going in around, but going deep inside, going deep within with that analysis, and really in short period of time taking amazing information you have not got before. So with that information you can really develop a better life, and try actually that with actions in your real life. Okay? Well, in my life I've met thousands of people. I don't know how much people I have met, but I love contact with people so different to me. The most different to me, the more interesting for my brain to create new circuits, because our body loves to make routines, so it's still healthy, but our mind needs new emotions. Okay, there are different things because there are little details, because when we develop our body, it's not that always we do the same kind of exercise, we not do the same, but if we do that in the same hours of the day, it will be better for us, that routine. But the brain needs constant different information. Why? Because our brain is made to create new ideas every time. Like even when we are sleeping, we are creating new ideas, we are organizing, managing that information. So if we are focused just in one thing every day, like we are working in a monotony work, like we are doing every day the same, like our brain gonna stress so much, it's gonna get so much stress, and eventually that could get to addictions like tobacco, whatever, no, whatever, my English every time developing that. I'm using this channel also for developing my English, honestly, but also because I have a lot of friends and I know a lot of people whom they are not talking actually good Spanish. So I think my English, even if it's not the best, could help. So even if could help in a 5%, I will try it, because I could not see what is the results of what I do. But if I don't do nothing, I have no results. That sentence is, I think the sentence is of Mahatma Gandhi. It may be. Okay, perfect. So I love to meet people of different ideas, different way to see life, and the most different, the better. Of course, at first, we feel better with people so similar to us. We could feel identified, we could empathize, have empathy with people more similar to us. But I realized in my life, when I better know myself, when I know myself better, I could find people that, like, in other situation, they will be so different to me. But when the more I know myself, the more I could know people so different between them, like, all kinds of people, and I could feel identified with them. I could have that empathy with them because I see more points in common with that person's, and I could do better projects, with people who loves my projects, and I could get them in common. uh, Me as a leader, for example, I've been director of short films, and I made that. I found people who I think they have interesting skills, so I make an interview, and if they really love my project, I sell the project. If they really see the project interesting, they collaborate, and I make a perfect team that could really help each other, and they have so diverse skills that could help in my project. Well, I think people are like mirrors for us. Like, I think we see in others things we already have, even the bad things or the good things. Well, we will talk in another video about why we consider bad or good things, because this is an interesting concept. We almost everyone have in their minds, but it's interesting to think more about it, to go deep inside, deep within with that concept too. All right, but I think, um, imagine, for example, some activity you do, some activity, maybe a sport, maybe a thing you love to do, and one person hates that thing you do, and other person loves what you do, and you think, what I do is something that may be hateful, that may be loved by everyone. Not. It doesn't depend on you. Depends on that thing. Is so interesting that it's like a mirror that to some people will hurt them inside, will be like painful because they are breaking things inside. They are having trauma, pain when they see what you are doing. And some people, they just love that because they love that part of themselves that is so similar to what you are doing. All right? That effect of mirror is so interesting. That's why, in my opinion, when you meet a successful person, a person who is really happy in their life, I mean a concept of success of a person who really thinks uh, they are in harmony with their lives. In that happiness, you could have a lot of emotions in that happiness way of life. But even with that different emotions you have, you feel your life has a sense. You feel you're still alive every day in life for a reason so important. But at the same time, it's like a game. You are playing to that game, so you cannot lose real things so much as you could think.